Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm here with the one and only Velvet Wells of last year's Fringe show, Personal Demon Hunter, and this year's upcoming Fringe live stream show, Personal Demon Hunter, Divine and Conquer. Welcome, Velvet.
Thank you very much, Jamila.
Now, your show last year, Personal Demon Hunter, I saw it. I really enjoyed it. It was so fun. You're so engaging, and everyone in the audience had a great time. One of my favorite things about that show was all the music that you did.
Thank
Will
you very
you be,
much.
oh yeah, will you be doing music? Will you be featuring music again this show?
I will feature music as part of this sequel. Last year, it was very important for me to incorporate some pre-written music that I had done, as well as improvised music. This year, I'm not. I have one pre-written piece, but everything else will be improvised.
Oh, interesting. And are you keeping any elements from Personal Demon Hunter for Personal Demon Hunter Divine and Conquer?
I am. There are two things that are going to be true. The first is this show is meant to be very interactive. So I'm going to keep the elements off the top where I address that interactivity and how safe I want everybody to feel. The intention of me engaging the audience isn't to put them on the spot, it's to help feed me and put me on the spot. And then the second thing is the dolls. They're going to come back. I love these things too much
Yay!
not to let them be part of the show.
Well, that's great. And hopefully, one day when this show becomes a rip-roaring success, you'll be selling those all over the place like hotcakes.
I would love that, but also I'd love it for Andy's sake because
Yeah,
Andy made these uh, pretty much last minute and they look spectacular.
they are so cute. I love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So now you like to improvise with the audience. Uh, Now, this is a Zoom show.
Yeah.
How is that going to work out? What do you do if you have no one that volunteers?
If nobody, absolutely nobody wants to offer anything, I will either make something up on the spot or I'll insert another story. And what I found from the last show, for the majority of people are on board with being engaged to some extent. So it's just a matter of finding their comfort level and then going from there.
Right, right. Now, in the pre-interview, you were mentioning that part of this show you're going to be focusing on Black joy.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, was that something that you had planned originally, or was that something that's happened because of the environment that we've been in recently these last, well, I mean, last 300
Forever.
years,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's been an intense change in south of the border in the
Yeah.
last month or so. Has that influenced your writing at all?
It's definitely an influence. Black joy has historically been suppressed, and even internally, I have internally suppressed a lot of my memories of the joyful things I've been able to do. So I really wanted to have a healing aspect of that for myself, but also to model it, to let other Black performers, other Black people know that, yeah, we can embrace our Black joy, and that is an act of revolution just by itself. But also, Personal Demon Hunter is built as somebody who comes to you and shows you the path to positivity, and Black joy is the best way.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. So, enough talking about the show. When is the show?
The show is happening on Thursday, July 30th at 9 p.m. It's going to happen through the fringelivestream.com as well as their Facebook page. It's really going to be run like this is. It's a Zoom meeting, so if people want, they can come in through the Zoom, but they're also just as equally available to see it through Facebook or the .com page.
Okay, and how much is the show?
The show is by donation for our allies and absolutely free for Black, Indigenous, and people of color.
That is so exciting, Velvet, because right now with the pandemic, a lot of people are out of work and they can't afford to spend money on anything fun, and this way they can just stay home and watch it in the comfort of their own homes.
Absolutely. And I'd also like to add that if for some reason you can't watch it on the 30th, it will stay online for at least a week afterward. So there is, just like there's no financial barrier, there's no time barrier. Joining the live show just helps me in terms of that engagement.
Well, this is wonderful, Velvet. I am so excited to watch the show, and I'm so excited for you. It's a wonderful show. I remember from last year it was a wonderful show, so I have no doubt that this is going to be a great show. Once again, everyone, the name of the show is Personal Demon Hunter, Divine and Conquer, written and starring Velvet Wells. It's going to be July 30th, 9 p.m. on Zoom and fringelivestream.com and their Facebook page. So everyone, tune in.